set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Genty. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
On the play fake, here's Dart. On the run to the right. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they go with Genty. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On play action, it is Dart. Short, complete to Likely. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. Motion man is Hyatt. Here's a handoff to Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll go again with Genty. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run with Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Pass brought in by Chark. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Here's Genty. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
The kicker on for the
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
And he gets this up close to the 40. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
Benton on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Ready, ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Viking, check, hurt. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, KC. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. good on the extra point. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chiefs 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Smith again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Raider first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
17. Chiefs 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Second down at the 19-yard line. A gain Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Smith.
For Charles Smith, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Reload! Bronco 80. Let's go.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go. Panther 60.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He has Hyatt complete, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On second down, Genty. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Dart. That is caught at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Bowers, the man in motion. Genty will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Steady! Steady!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
19 Tigers!
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Go Street! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 range, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, Dart. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Raiders.
To give up the middle to Smith, and he'll get forward for a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Dart. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain there of 15. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up first down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Xavier Gibson deep to return. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Go check, go check. Stephanie.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 20.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready, go.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
Ready.
On the give, it's ETN. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
60 Maverick. Big Lion. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up 4th down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 10
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, it is Dart. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've hooked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he maneuvers powers his way forward. A gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set, go!
Now we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
Let's go now!
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That is caught to the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cowboy 80. Get it? Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
31-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Raiders 41, Chiefs 31.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Hold it ready. Go. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll try left side with ETN. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
Play that midfield. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Ready. Get up.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
Let's go now.
First down.
On the draw, the give to ETN. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, faster.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
19 Lions. Ready.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Here's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun, a give to ETN.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, give to Genty, running right. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a second and 9. They'll go again with Genty. He'll pop this edge for about 4, but it will set up third down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. I would imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Oh, the ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
He'll take over 1st down 10 at the 50-yard line.
A run. Genty. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They finish off the first month of the season